Coming up, she's one of the FBI's 10 most wanted fugitives, how the feds say she duped investors out of billions using an old scam with a new twist.
Tracking the possibility of showers and storms this evening and what you can expect by morning.
Is the Yankees chewing gum game hurting the environment? NBCLX looks into the sticky issue. Hey, welcome back. This is News 4 Now for July 1st. I'm Kay Ingram. And y'all, the 4th of July weekend is finally here. That means that tens of thousands of people are getting ready to go on their travels. But as Storm Team 4 shows us, we've got rain in the forecast.
Hi there, I'm Storm Team 4 meteorologist Maria LaRosa. We're wrapping up the week, really hazy and humid. It's going to be a quiet evening for most, but there is that slight chance of a shower or thunderstorm, so heads up right about dinner time. And then overnight, mostly cloudy, staying really muggy, staying mild, still near 80 degrees through 11 p.m. Watching those showers and storms, you can see during the heating of the day, then quieting down just a little bit, still going to the north and west, and that's ahead of the cold front. That's going to catch up with us by the afternoon tomorrow and evening with a possibility of some strong showers and thunderstorms. But you can see we're definitely stuck in the clouds. It's going to keep us a little bit cooler during the day, but keep us really mild and muggy to start off tomorrow. 75 for the low in the city, 76 in Newark, will be in the 70s from Islip and Eastport, Bridgeport, White Plains as well, and near 70 even north and west through the Hudson Valley.
Next, you've probably heard rumblings about that murder on the Upper East Side. Well, today, police are looking for the man who shared the child with the mother who was killed, and they're saying he's now a person of interest. 20-year-old Asia Johnson was shot point blank and killed on Lexington Avenue and East 95th Wednesday night. She was pushing her baby in a stroller at the time. Police want to speak with the baby's father, but he hasn't been found. His name and photo haven't been released. Meanwhile, New York is getting more doses of the monkeypox vaccines. This comes as cases in the city jumped 25% in just one day to 78 cases. Nearly 8,200 doses will be delivered soon. The city just started offering the vaccines to at-risk groups last week, and walk-in clinics shut down within hours because of high demand. In Monmouth County, a worker is counting his blessings after rescuers spent hours Thursday trying to dig him out of a trench. Reports from the scene say that the man was buried up to his neck. It took first responders several hours to free him. There's no word just yet on how the man got stuck or what conditions he's in. Next, a harrowing scene in Connecticut when a small plane crashed in the Quinnipiac River in New Haven. Good Samaritans rescued a man, a woman, and a dog from the plane. The victims shaken up, but otherwise okay. We're told that the pilot said he couldn't make it to a nearby airport because the engine was sputtering and put the plane down in the river. It's 4th of July weekend, and that means New Yorkers are gearing up for Nathan's 4th of July hot dog eating contest. Reigning champ Joey Jaws Chestnut and the other competitors hit the scales at Hudson Yards Friday. Also returning this year, Miko Sudo. She's looking to reclaim the women's title after taking last year off because she was pregnant. As for Joey Chestnut, he's trying to win the competition for a 15th time. All right, here's a question for you. Is spitting your chewed gum onto the ground bad for the environment? Sure, it's pretty gross, and it happens all the time at Yankee Stadium, but is it a problem? NBCLX is here to give us a look.
Chewing gum, Major League Baseball, and the environment. Yes, these are all related.
One of the things that I think a lot about with chewing gum, though, is that it's one of those pollutants that people often kind of overlook. People see littering chewing gum as not the same as, pouring chemicals on the ground.
That got us thinking. Is chewing gum a big pollution problem?
Today, chewing gum and cigarette butts specifically are normalized to litter them in our society. You might be with friends and somebody is chewing gum and they just spit it on the ground and that's overlooked. But you wouldn't overlook the same thing if they just took their trash and dumped it on the ground. And so I think that what happened at the baseball game is really problematic because it could encourage impressionable people who see that and they think that littering is just fun and games.
There's a group in the UK called Gumdrop Limited, and they have actually found a way to recycle chewing gum into shoes and other products by breaking down the components and creating a different rubber material. Dropping your chewing gum on the street could be problematic, but is it as big of an issue in a ballpark? While it looks like a mess, do groundskeepers actually mind the cleanup?
I wouldn't say bad. Everyone goes through it, and it's really no different than a player chewing a lot of sunflower seeds on the field. It's just something you got to manage and maintain and make sure it doesn't clog your mowers.
All right, I'm gonna need you to listen up to this next story because you don't want to be the next person to get got. Apparently there's this woman who calls herself the crypto queen, and she's now on the FBI's most wanted list. Homegirl was out here scamming people, something to the tune of $1 billion from investors using this pyramid scheme around this cryptocurrency she created called OneCoin. Our chief investigative reporter, Jonathan Dienst, has the story.
OneCoin is for everyone.
The FBI says Ruja Ignatova was selling an old scam with a virtual twist. OneCoin was fake from the beginning, with Ignatova allegedly telling her co-conspirators OneCoin was really fake coins, that her alleged plan dating back to 2015 was to take the money and run and blame someone else for this. Today, the FBI added Ignatova to their top 10 fugitives list.
She marketed OneCoin as a cryptocurrency and over time made false statements and representations to investors, which eventually led to more than $4 billion in fraud.
Ignatova was the face of OneCoin,
I'm now in the new OneCoin office.
making videos, throwing parties, hosting events, including at
everyone.
London's Wembley
Make
Stadium,
payments
pushing investors to join the financial revolution. Soon, more than 3 million people worldwide had invested.
She liked to call OneCoin the Bitcoin killer. But as alleged, it was all a massive fraud.
She was born in Bulgaria, where OneCoin was centered, but she also lived in Germany and traveled the globe. Prosecutors say she had help from her brother, Konstantin Ignatov, and American attorney Mark Scott, seen here after his arrest. They say he helped her launder hundreds of millions through numerous accounts. In 2017, in Miami, her own boyfriend was secretly cooperating with the FBI. But she didn't trust him and bugged his apartment. Learning of planned criminal charges out of New York, she stopped traveling and soon fled Bulgaria through Greece.
She hasn't been seen or heard from since.
Rumors suggest she's been hiding out in various parts of the world with her ill-gotten fortune.
We know she has ties to Bulgaria, Germany, Russia, Greece.
Other reports suggest she had plastic surgery to change her appearance. The FBI hopes adding her to the top 10 will lead to a tip or add pressure on her to make a mistake, finally leading to her capture. In Foley Square, Jonathan Dienst, News 4.
Is that story not just wild? All right, y'all, be safe out there, don't get got, and have a great 4th of July weekend. See you next time. Bye.